Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I'm going to be going over the upcoming spoilers for the week of May 2nd, 2022 for all platforms. We're going to start with PC, mobile, PlayStation, and Xbox. Then I'm going to put a timestamp, and we're going to do Nintendo Switch. So let's get into it. Should be a pretty interesting week. We have a Journey coming up. We have a new Mythic coming through that looks really cool. So let's get into these spoilers here. In the background, check it out, dude. I just got my 100th Cursed Rune, so I'm going to go craft Darksmith Drenza. I'm only missing 4 troops from the entire game as a totally free-to-play player. So just showing y'all that you can do it too. You don't have to spend any money on this game. Just take me as an example. And that's what I always try to show with this channel here for Gems of War. Is totally free to play, never spend a penny. You can do it too if you just follow along, check out my guides, listen, and all that good stuff. So let's get started here with the spoilers, weekly event spoilers, PC, mobile, Xbox, PlayStation. Let's see. On Monday, May 2nd, 2022, we have a Journey event. So Journeys are coming back for the second time. I know a lot of you out there are interested in the achievement and whether it will add on or it will replace. I'm not too sure about that. I'm not the biggest achievements guy. I don't really... Achievements to me, it's just for your own satisfaction. No one else is ever going to see it. It doesn't give me anything when I get an achievement, so I'm not too interested in achievements. I used to be, though. It's kind of fun, and I get it, but for me, not a thing, so I'm not sure if you're going to add on to your previous journey miles to get to that achievement, or if it's going to replace and you have to get it all during one journey event. But let me know in the comments what y'all think. It's a little debate on the forum right now. But yeah, Journey event, it's a Galvania week. So we'll go over the troops that you can get with event keys and the weapons that you can get in the Soul Forge. We already kind of talked about this in one of the live streams. By the way, thank you so much for the 5-year anniversary live streams. Those of you that were there at least, I really, really appreciate it. You guys are the best, and it was a really awesome live stream and made last month just like the second best month in the last 6 months. It was amazing, so really appreciate it. So Monday, like I said, Journey event. So make sure you use the Journey guide. It's kind of like Bounty, where you have to use the Bounty Captain to get the max amount of points. You're gonna have to use the Journey guide, and we'll go over that troop here in a second. It's kind of the same as like a Bounty event. Faction Assault Tuesday is Dark Court. Pet Rescue Wednesday is Crimson Battling. Thursday, class event is Death Knight. Death Knight is terrible. And Friday we have a raid event, Pan's Veil, Copernicus. Alright, to reiterate, Journey event, Galvania week, Faction Assault, Dark Court, Pet Rescue, Crimson Battling, class event, Death Knight, and then Friday event is raid, or the weekend event is raids. Alright, so before we get into the new troops, let's check out Galvania and see what's going on with Galvania. So this will determine what you can get with event keys and what weapons will be in the Soul Forge. That's all I can tell you. The Soul Forge is RNG. It's a pool of troops. They come out, and then whatever's left, it does RNG to decide what's in there. So I can't tell you what troops are going to be in the Soul Forge. I could probably tell you what troops aren't going to be in the Soul Forge, but I can't tell you what's going to be in there. But I can tell you what weapons, and I can tell you what event key drop table, what you can expect to try to get with event keys. We also talked about this on the live streams as well. It's one of those weeks again where it's a Galvania week. So event keys, we're getting a Galvania Mythic on Friday. Remember Weaver Gate. So my best advice here, wait till somebody else gets like the Grey King, because that's the main troop that's going to be in the event key drop table. Wait till you see somebody else get it before you like throw all your event keys. If it seems fishy and you're not getting the Grey King after throwing like 1,000 event keys or something, 2,000, don't throw like 5,000, because remember Weaver Gate. Grey King's supposed to be in there, but since we're getting a new Mythic Friday, who knows? And the whole thing with Weaver Gate was it was a Zalkari week. Arc Proxy Avendra was the new mythic during a Zalkari week. People were trying to get Arachnian Weaver, the other mythic from Zalkari. and it wasn't in there. People wasted a bunch of event keys, and they kept getting Arc Proxy Avenger once it came in. So I don't know the exact bug that's involved with that, whether you can get it from Monday to Thursday, and you'll be fine to get the Grey King until it comes in, or if it's going to be the way it's supposed to be, where you can get the Grey King all week, or if Gemini is going to be the one. I don't know. So just be careful. Don't blow all your event keys. Just expect a bug to happen, basically. Look in your guild chat. Make sure other people are getting the Grey King. It'll pop up if they get it. Even global, I think. So that's my best advice for that. If something seems fishy, don't keep throwing your event keys. Wait till somebody else gets the Grey King in your chats before you do it. Alright, so the troops you can get in this event key drop table for Galvania will be... there's Corpse Mare, there's Crimson Bat, there's Draculus, there is the Ghost Queen, which is a 50% start for Undead. The Grey King is probably the most notable troop people are going to be going for. It's a top 10 mythic. It's really awesome. And yeah, that's about it. But hey, the Grey King, really good troop. The Ghost Queen, 50% start for the Grey King, and Gemini coming through. Then stuff like Corpse Mare and Draculus and Crimson Bat and stuff like that. So decent week, but I'm sure you're low on event keys after throwing at Zalkari, since we had 2 really good mythics there. But hey, it's a vault event right now, so maybe you're getting a lot of stuff, a lot of resources to try again. The weapons. The main weapon we're going to be seeing in the Soul Forge that you should consider crafting is called the Doomed Scythe. Doomed Scythe, one of the best doomed weapons in the game. It's the best purple doomed weapon in the game. Is it, out of the 6 awesome best doomed weapons of their color, it's right in the middle there. It's probably above average as far as that goes, but that means it's really, really, really good. So Doomed Glaive might be like the best doomed weapon. Then there's Doomed Axe and like Doomed Crossbow, but Doomed Scythe is right up there with them. It's potentially a top 3 doomed weapon, and it's definitely not... definitely craft it if you can. It's 900 diamonds, and it's going to be a long, long time before it comes back through. At least like 34 weeks or something like that. So, Doom Scythe, really good. I use it on my Purple Guild Wars team, along with the Grey King. But yeah, that's about it. So, the Grey King and Doom Scythe is what you're looking for this week with event keys and in the Soul Forge for weapons. Okay, let's check out the new troops. Oh my gosh, what happened there? The computer's being dumb. Alright, we got some new troops. We got a new mythic, so we're definitely going to have new troops. On Monday, May 2nd, 2022, from Galvania, we have Death Claw. Before he died, was he called Life Claw? Arcane Plains, base rarity, epic. Troop type, Undead Beast, troop roll, Striker. So that is our Glory Shop troop, I'm pretty sure. It is a... It's like kind of like a griffin, but it's a undead griffin with like purple like energy coming out of it. The spell is Death Screech. Deal magic +1 life from an enemy, boosted by undead allies. Then explode 3 purple gems. Mana color yellow purple. Mana cost 14. The traits are Undying, Magic Link, which is purple mana from purple gem matches. Bonus. Trait number 3 is Pathfinder. Oh, that's our journey guide. So Death Claw is the journey guide. Because trait number 3 is Pathfinder. Gain 2 times, 2.5 times, 3 times miles in my journey event based on my ascensions. Alright, so that's your journey guide. Death Claw. Did I say the spell? Death Screech, steal magic +1 life from an enemy, boosted by undead allies, and explode 3 purple gems. Mana color yellow purple, mana cost 14. If I didn't say it, I said it again. Also on Monday, May 2nd, 2022, from Galvania, we have Flaming Skeleton. Let's ride. Arcane Dark, base rarity, ultra rare. Troop type, elemental, undead, troop roll, striker. It's a really cool looking skeleton. It looks like Ghost Rider, basically, except for a knight, like a knight. So it's Ghost Rider if he was dressed up in knight armor with a big knight sword, like a, you know, the Black Knights in Dark Souls. You know, the big two-hander that they got, kind of like that. Burning Cleave is the spell. Deal magic +3 damage to an enemy and convert 3 red gems to burning gems. Mana color red, purple. Mana cost 11. Trait number 1, Aflame. Burn enemies when doing skull damage. Trait number 2, Undying. Immune to poison, disease, lycanthropy, and deathmark. Trait number 3, Fireproof. Alright, here comes the Mythic. The new Mythic. Every beginning of every month, the first Friday of every month, we get a new Mythic. So here it comes. The Gemini from Galvania. Flexible, extroverted, and clever. Arcane Dark and Plains, base rarity Mythic. Troop type Undead Mystic, troop role, a Warlock. Some of the coolest troop art I've ever seen in this game. It's like the little girls from The Shining. That was also parodied in Friday the 13th, I think. You know, 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. Or the jump rope girls. Anyway, blood coming out of their mouths. They're holding hands. There's like a big cloud of blood in the background. Freaking awesome. They're wearing little blue dresses. They got blonde hair. They got little braids or whatever. Pretty cool looking. The spell is Twin Sign. Steal magic +1 life from the 2 weakest enemies. Then inflict curse and 3 stacks of bleed on them. Well, that looks like it's going to be killing some stuff. Mana color red, yellow, purple. Mana cost 24. Trait number 1, Spell Armor. Reduce damage from spells by 25%. Trait number 2, Undying. Trait number 3, Celestial Hunger. Give 8 life to all purple allies when matching purple gems. So that sounds pretty cool. It's going to steal life from the 2 weakest enemies. So it's already targeting something that's weak and doing true damage and gaining the life from that. Then it's going to inflict curse and 3 stacks of bleed on them. So the weakest enemies, true damage, and then 3 stacks of bleed. So if they don't die, they're going to die. So pretty cool troop. Celestial Hunger, give 8 life to all purple allies when matching purple gems. That's pretty cool as well. And it has Spell Armor. So it seems very solid at the least. Usually when I see stuff like Torass, I'm like, ugh. But this one looks cool. I like it. It may turn out to be dookie, but from on paper, it looks at least above average to really good. Like a really cool Arachnean Weaver type. You know, doesn't explode or anything, but it's giving life to everybody. It's stealing life. It's kind of more like a life and death, I would say, I guess. But anyway, that is all the new troops. So we got the Journey Guide, we got the Glory Shop troop, and we got the new Mythic. Weapon spoilers, PC, mobile, Xbox, PlayStation. On Monday, May 2nd, 2022, from Galvania, we have Blood Keeper. Rarity, Legendary. Weapon type, Sword. Weapon role, Striker. Mana color, blue-purple. Mana cost, 14. The spell is deal magic +4 damage to an enemy boosted by purple and undead allies. It has Vital. Gain 4 life. Vampiric. Steal 3 life from the first enemy. Striking. Deal 5 damage to the first enemy. And Wraith-like. Steal 1 magic from the first enemy. Also on Friday, May 6, 2022, from Pan's Vale, we have Daisy's Cudgel. Rarity Legendary, weapon type Mace, weapon roll Generator. Mana color purple-brown, mana cost 14. It explodes magic +1 green gems, grants a random status effect to all Pan's Vale allies, then summons a Pan's Vale troop. It has Mighty, gain 2 attack. Lucky, gain 2 to a random skill. Rending, deal 3 splash damage to a random enemy. And Leaf, create a Leaf Storm. That sounds pretty good. Those are always decent. I always recommend getting those. It's probably going to be through the Journey event that we get that, like as you buy up in the shop. So definitely recommend grabbing that while you're doing the event. And what else do we got here? No kingdoms expected, no classes expected. And no pets until May 25th. Alright, let's do max, let's do kingdom, let's do max kingdom power for PC, mobile, Xbox, PlayStation. For all y'all tippy-toppers out there, May 2nd, 2022, Galvania kingdom power goes to 26, and then on May 6th, 2022, Galvania kingdom power is going to 27. So you could potentially get Galvania up to 27 this week. Alright, so that's everything for PC, mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation. Main things, we got a new Journey event coming through, the second one ever. We have the Grey King available in Event Key Drop Table. We have Doomed Scythe in the Soul Forge. And we have a new Mythic on Friday, Gemini. That sounds pretty good. So get right now, as you're watching this probably, it's still Sunday. It's still the Vault event. So you can still get, you know, more keys and stuff to get more resources and keys and stuff to get that Mythic or that Doom Scythe or that the Grey King. So just go hard today. Get that Vault event going as much as you can and grind it out. So yeah, like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. Also, by the way, I need y'all to pray for somebody, please. Will you please pray for Beg for Mercy? He is now a sinner and one with the choir, so I need y'all to pray for Beg. Beg was one of, like, the, you know, best, like, non-members out there. My enemy is his enemy type of stuff, and I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. When people ride for me that hard, that my enemy is also their enemy. Like, that's a true friend, and I really appreciate that. So, shout out to you, man, for becoming a member. It's $1.99. Join button, link in the description. Become one with the choir. Let's get back to the sexy 60. We're pretty close right now. One or two of you out there could do it. Blue join button, link in the description. Shout out to you, Beg for Mercy. Really, really appreciate it, man. Alright, there's a few of you out there that really ride for me like that, and Beg for Mercy was definitely one of them, and now Beg is part of the choir. He was like an honorary member anyway, so now it's official. Alright, let's get into these Nintendo Switch spoilers. Nintendo Switch people, timestamp right here, 16 minutes, 30 seconds or so. Nintendo Switch people, I am begging you to watch that Wednesday video, that Tuesday video, the Soul Forge video. I am begging you. I'm just letting you know right now. Please, tell your guild, shout it in global, go to the forum, whatever you got to do to get more Nintendo Switch people watching that video. You got 2 weeks left. That's all, you know. I'll keep doing the spoilers here, but that is on the chopping block. So, just letting you know. I appreciate all of y'all out there that watch it, like Scarfade, Dragor, Rain Man. It's a time versus effort type of thing for me. And you know, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be sad if it goes, but you know, I want to help as many people as possible. But it's a time versus effort type of deal, and I need more people to watch it. It was fine on the first week, and it went down in the second week. It's not trending very good, so we need it to go back up to keep it around. Anyway, let's get into your spoilers, though. The thing I'm never gonna stop doing: weekly event spoilers for Nintendo Switch for the week of May 2nd, 2022. What do you guys got going on? Alright, let's get into it. On May 2nd, 2022, you guys have a Tower of Doom. You got the Doom of Nature. You got looks like a Pan's Veil week. Faction Assault Tuesday is the Warrens. Best gold farming faction in the game. One of the top 5 delve farming factions in the game. You can use your gold farming team there. Not as good as City of Thieves, but definitely a solid choice. If you want to not do City of Thieves, you could do the Warrens with your gold farming team, your skeleton key team. Wednesday, Pet Rescue is Billy Kid from Pan's Veil. Thursday, class event is Bard. Bard really only has like one use. Well, it has a couple, but the main use is to use it with Dawnbringer. It has a 50% start. It's a yellow class. It's really good with Dawnbringer. Other than that, I think some Wild Folk or something. Be okay with it. And then Friday, y'all have a bounty event with Ice Orca coming into the game, it looks like. Glacial Peaks. So let's go over Pan's Veil and see what is available in your event key drop table and in your Soul Forge as far as weapons go. So, Pan's Veil's troops. The Wild Queen sticks out to me. She is like a top 3 mythic in my opinion. Really, really good. So, the Wild Queen. Who else? Anybody? Blade Dancer's a pretty good, like, low-level troop. Sometimes it's used in certain restrictions. King Salinas is your 50% start for Wild Folk, so pretty good there. King Salinas. The Wild Queen. So yeah, the Wild Queen, Pan, King Salinas, You know, those are the ones that stick out to me. If you're using event keys this upcoming week for Pan's Veil, you're going to be using them to try to get the Wild Queen. Weapons. No. Glaive of Many Goats is pretty good. It goes well with Wild Folk. And Yasmin's Pride is really good. It goes good with like Ketris and stuff like that. So pretty much recommend getting Yasmin's Pride if you can. And Glaive of Many Goats is also pretty good. You might not want to leave this week without it. But the Wild Queen is the main thing here. The Wild Queen, Yasmin's Pride, Glaive of Many Goats. That would be the order, in my opinion. Alright, let's go check out your new troops. You guys are also probably getting a new Mythic. It's the first Friday of the month, so I wonder which Mythic you're getting. On Monday, May 2nd, 2022, from Pan's Veil, you're getting the Burrow Warden. Hair today, gone tomorrow. Or gone to borrow. Arcane Swamp, base rarity epic. Troop type Wild Folk, troop roll Warrior. The spell is Seeking Shot. Steal magic +1 attack from the first enemy, boosted by green allies, and shift it to life. Mana color blue-green, mana cost 13. The traits are Frenzy, gain 1 attack when taking damage. Trait number 2 is Armored, reduce damage from skulls by 25%. Trait number 3 is Eagle Eye, place Hunter's Mark on enemies when doing skull damage. We don't use the Burrow Warden here in the future, so just letting you know. Friday, May 6th, 2022, from Glacial Peaks, you're getting Ice Orca. That will be your bounty troop, so you have to use that troop while you're doing the bounty event to get max points. So definitely fully ascend, fully level, all that stuff, fully trait Ice Orca, and use it on your team with Tigraki and a couple other troops. Ice Orca, I wonder if it will be friends with me. Arcane Swamp, base rarity rare. Troop type Elemental Beast, troop roll Striker. The spell is Water Spout. Deal magic +2 damage to the last enemy and freeze them. If they are already frozen, there's a 20% chance to devour them. Mana color blue-green, mana cost 11. Trait number 1 is Bounty Hunter. Trait number 2 is Insulated. Trait number 3 is Ice Armor, 65%. It's not the worst bounty troop I've ever seen. It's kind of in there in the middle, maybe above average. It can devour. It's a decent tank. But yeah. On Friday, May 6, 2022, here comes your new Mythic from K-Zeal. Mythrillion. They delved too greedily and too deep. Arcane Swamp and Blood, base rarity Mythic. Troop type Construct, troop roll Defender. The spell is called Mithril Fist. Explode a 3/3 block. Gain magic +1. Gain magic times 1.5 +4 armor. Barrier a random ally for every skull destroyed. Mana color blue, green, red. Mana cost 24. Trait number 1, Inscribed. Trait number 2, Spell Block, 50%. Trait number 3, Mithril Armor, reflect 75% of skull damage. I like it. It's one of those weird ones that not a lot of people use, but I think it's pretty good. It's like a B tier. And I like it, but other people don't. I have a team for it. It's Glaceon and Bloodhammer, basically. And it works pretty good whenever I use it. So if y'all want the team, I'll show it to you. But basically, it's a Glaceon King Bloodhammer with a Mythrillion on there. So, and it's pretty good, I'm telling you. So I would rate him like a B tier Mythic. Not a top 10. Probably not a top 20. But he is definitely above average as F. Alright, so would I recommend you get it? I don't know. It depends where you're at in the game and how many keys you got and stuff. It's a new Mythic, so tippy top people are getting every single new Mythic. Mid-end game people are probably trying to get it. Early end game people, it's going to be a hard decision because it's pretty good, but it's not like the best. Then if you're like in mid-game or under, you might want to just skip it and save up your keys for something better, like when Ironhawk or something, or whatever. Whenever a better new Mythic comes through. I don't know why I said Ironhawk, but you know, I always say Ironhawk. Because Ironhawk's awesome and I'm using it a lot right now. Anyway, weapon spoilers for Switch. On Monday, May 2nd, from Pan's Veil, you're getting Doomed Rod. I hope my rod's never doomed. Rarity Doomed, weapon type Staff, weapon roll Generator. Mana color green, mana cost 18. The spell is create 4 blue gems, +1 per tempering level. Give magic +1 armor to all green allies. If the enemy has a doom, eliminate all armor from a random enemy. It has magical, gain 1 magic, lightning, deal 5 scatter damage, curing, cleanse myself, leaf, create a leaf storm, and doomed nature, drain 2 mana from green enemies. Definitely not one of the best doomed weapons, not even like the 3rd best green doomed weapon, so, but hey, you're doing the Tower of Doom anyway, go get it with in the shop while you're buying potions and turns. And that's your only new weapon, so, even though it's not a great doomed weapon, just because you're doing the event already, you're buying potions already, you're getting sigils by buying turns, you know, in the shop, you might as well grab it while you're doing that. Let's see. I'm gonna click on class. They still don't know when Elementalist is coming. Kingdoms, June 3rd is your next faction. It's Worm Run. And pet spoilers. Did I click on pet spoilers for PC, mobile, Xbox, PlayStation? I don't know. You guys aren't getting a new pet till the 25th. Yeah, we're not getting a pet either, so even if I didn't, we're not getting one. Max Kingdom Power for Switch. On May 2nd, Pan's Veil Kingdom Power goes to 21. On May 6th, Glacial Peaks goes to 19, and K-Zeal goes to 21. So yeah, that's it for Switch. Story of your week. You got the Wild Queen available in Event Key Drop Table. You got Glaive of Many Goats in the Soul Forge. You got Yasmin's Pride in the Soul Forge. And your new mythic is Mithrillion, which is a really solid, super above average mythic, I would say. Goes good with Glaceon King Bloodhammer team. So yeah, that's everything. Appreciate y'all switchers. If you would tell somebody about the freaking Tuesday, Wednesday video. I'm just trying to warn you before it's too late. Appreciate everybody that's watching it, though. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below, and I'll see y'all tomorrow for that weekly preview around noon EST. Peace.